Thames Water has apologised after a 150-year-old mains water pipe burst in North London yesterday, causing damage to dozens of properties. Around 100 people were also evacuated from their homes in Islington, where in some cases the water was up to 2 metres high. Throughout the night and today, the clear-up has continued, with homeowners and businesses assessing the damage. Emilia Papadopoulos reports.
They've survived for more than 300 years, but these antique Japanese scrolls are now ruined.
You can see the water on it still.
This gallery is one of the many shops along Camden Passage that was hit by floodwater yesterday. The owner said it caused hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of damage and has destroyed much of his stock.
As with most shop owners, Christmas is the main time. It's devastating, and that's not to dramatise, but genuinely speaking, it really is. We're petrified, in all honesty.
And here's the cause of the flood: a 3-foot wide burst water main yesterday morning. More than 100 residents had to be evacuated and businesses were forced to close. Today the damage was still clear as maintenance teams worked tirelessly, pumping, draining and sweeping.
Well, the clean-up effort's been going on since yesterday and is expected to continue until tomorrow. And there are hundreds of people involved, those from the council, the fire brigade, emergency flood response teams, and of course the police. And some of these shops and homes were 2 metres deep in water, and you can see a lot of the mud and silt that's been collected today and put into bags and taken away. And the main thing now is to make these shops and homes safe so that business can go on as normal.
Today Thames Water apologised and promised to put things right.
We're just really sorry that this has happened. We will. We've got our specialist loss adjusters. We've got our other people on site. There's about 100 people on the ground at the moment trying to put this right and trying to clean up, get the power back on, make sure either that we can get people back into their homes and get their businesses up and running, or we're finding alternative accommodation for them.
People here say they're trying to remain positive, but they're aware of the reality that it could be months before things are back to normal. Emilia Papadopoulos, BBC London News.
Well, we can speak to Emilia now, who is in one of the worst affected properties just a little off Upper Street. Emilia, a day on, how bad is it then?
Alex, let me tell you, first of all, have a look at this. This line here, which is about 2 metres high, is where the water came up to. So you can imagine just how much water was in this basement bedroom. And it's actually Jackie's bedroom, and it's completely devastated. We've got cupboards on the floor, drawers upside down, the bed completely displaced. It must be a very difficult time for you.
It is. I've never experienced anything like it. It's just devastating. I think the power of the water was the most frightening thing.
You were quite lucky you weren't actually sleeping at the time.
Yeah, I was up very early, and if I hadn't been, I don't know, because it just came through so fast.
Now we can see here a lot of your belongings on the floor covered in mud and damp, but it's the personal items that make you sad, isn't it? Like these photographs.
That's absolutely right. It's photographs that you can't replace. Furniture, clothing, that can all be done. It's all the personal stuff that you lose in something like this.
And just lastly, Jackie, you wanted to praise the emergency services, didn't you?
Absolutely. They have been marvellous. The police, the fire brigade, the fire rescue services, everybody have been absolutely wonderful, as well as my neighbours and friends. Everybody's just rallied round. It's marvellous.
Thank you very much for your time, Jackie, and we wish you all the best. Like Jackie, a lot of the neighbours here are staying in hotels and temporary accommodation until things can get back to normal. Alex.
Thank you, Emilia. Emilia Papadopoulos reporting there from Islington.